If I ask 10 black people who've seen Judas and the Black Messiah, or even did some research on Fred Hampton, none of them will raise their hand.
Right.
But they know who Luke King is. I don't even know the name. That's the only person I know.
Bring it out.
I wanted to name more, but that's the only person I know. You know why? Because I'm caught up in this Bible.
That's right.
I'm caught up in my soldiers, like David,
Right.
who destroyed men.
Right.
Samson
Right.
took down thousands by himself with a jawbone. That's what I'm caught up in, but the black man is caught up in Mortal Kombat. Something fake. Read it.
I was going to get you
Go ahead, read it. That's him.
2 Thessalonians chapter 1 and verse 6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with God to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
And that's what we're waiting for God to pay back those who trouble us. Those who put their knee on the neck of a black man for 8 minutes and 47 seconds.
Right.
Until the life is taken out of his body. Those who knocked on the door of Breonna Taylor and shot into the home with no regard of life. We're waiting for God to recompense trouble amongst them. How they killed Fred Hampton, using their own people because we in poverty for money. He sold out his own people and they shot him just like they did Breonna Taylor.
In Chicago today, 2 Black Panthers were killed as police raided a Panther stronghold. One of the dead was Fred Hampton, 22-year-old Illinois chairman of the Panthers. Bill Plant reports.
State's Attorney's police arrived at Fred Hampton's West Side apartment, half a block from Panther headquarters, at 4:45 this morning. They had a search warrant authorizing them to look for illegal weapons. The State's Attorney's office says its men were fired upon after identifying themselves at the door, and that Hampton and another man were killed in the 15-minute gun battle which followed. 2 policemen and 4 of the 9 people in the apartment were wounded. Hampton's body was found in bed. Panther Bobby Rush charges it was the raiding party, not the Panthers, who did the shooting.
Murder. The pigs murdered Deputy Chairman Fred Hampton while he lay in bed.
Shot into the home, into the room. Where we was at?
Deuteronomy 28.
28 and 48.
Yeah.
Get 1 Corinthians 15 and 3. So you wonder why our communities are so destroyed? Lack of life, lack of blessings. Because the stimulus is not a blessing. It's a crumb.
Right.
We own the world. We got the richest man in the world, King Solomon. We had riches. $1,400 is not going to change your life. But it changed your mind because I don't see no more marches going on.
Right.
I don't even hear about George Floyd.
Right.
Botham Jean. I don't hear about Breonna Taylor anymore.
Right.
You know what I hear about? I'm about to get my kitchen remodeled with this 1400.
Bring it out.
Or I'm about to get a 65-inch TV.
Bring it out.
And the white man just sit back laughing. Read that.
1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33. Be not deceived. Evil communications corrupt good manners.
So God said, do not be deceived. Evil communications corrupts good manners. You wonder why your son wants to be a dope boy. You wonder why your daughter wants to dance and shake her what mama's gave her. Read that again.
Be not deceived. Evil communications corrupt good manners.
Another way to learn is another way of communication is seeing it. Seeing it be done. We watch these rap videos and we see these women stripped down naked, and you wonder why whoredom is in our community. Boyfriend and girlfriend is in our community.
Right.
Because the music and the television shows, Atlanta Housewives, the things that you watch are corrupting your good manners.
Right.
Huh? The TikTok challenges. You are dancing to murderous music and making, viral videos. But you dancing to music that's talking about killing your own people.
Right.
It's sad when you say your opposition or your op is someone that lives on the same block as you.
Bring it out.
Comes from the same poverty as you. But because of this drill music and the destruction of rap, you see people dying every day in our communities.
Bring it out.
all this murder going on in our community? Why? Because we do not teach our people morality. The Bible teaches you morals. Like, get married before you lay down with that man. Get married before you lay down with that woman.
Bring it out.
Love thy neighbor as thy love thyself. Do not covet. But a lot of you people do not follow morality. You love this life. You are so comfortable.
Bring it out, now.
Give me Ecclesiastes 7:7. I like that. You had something?
No, you good.
Bring it out.
So the evil communication corrupts good manners. So that means you gotta watch over what you look at yourself and your children. You must govern these things. Hold that and give me Psalm 78:5. Hold that though.
Yes, sir.
These are things that we should be teaching our children in our community. Because you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, those titles were given to you by your oppressor.
Right.
Your actual nationality is an Israelite.
That's
You are God's chosen people.
right.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Right.
Read that.
Psalm chapter 78 and verse 5.
Read.
For he established a testimony in Jacob.
So God established a testimony in Jacob. What is that testimony? Read.
And appointed a law in Israel.
That testimony is Jesus Christ. That law is supposed to be in Israel. These are the things that we're supposed to establish. They are the things that's supposed to be in our mind. Not these things that are corrupting your good manners. Read.
Which he commanded our fathers,
Uh-huh.
that they should make them known to their children.
And that's what the father of the home should be doing. It shouldn't be no baby daddy. It should be your husband. He should be a father. And he should be teaching his children the laws of God. Morality.
Right.
You will never catch my son or my daughter on TikTok shaking and gyrating. Why? Because in my home, I run my house and I teach morality.
That's right.
Love of oneself. When has showing your body to the world mean you love yourself?
Bring it out.
Everything precious is hidden.
Bring it out.
You find pearls at the bottom of the sea. You find diamonds in the dirt. You got to dig it up. But they got you thinking to love yourself is to reveal yourself to the world.
Bring it out.
Evil communication corrupts good manners.
Right.
Teach your children God's laws, and it will teach them morality. Love of thy neighbor. Love of thy nation.
That's right.
Read.
That the generation to come might know them.
So that's what they supposed to grow up knowing God's laws and applying them. But you know what? They like Cardi B. So when your children come in the house talking about I got that WAP, don't be confused. It's because you lack morality and it's rubbing off on your children. Give me Ezekiel. As is the mother, so is the daughter.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
Because the prophet was just speaking. He said, as the generations keep coming, they get worse and worse. Why? Because grandmoms are now 30.
Right.
Grandmoms are now 29. They're 15-year-olds having children.
Right.
And so on and so on. And they still children in the mind. So they're just teaching their kids the wrong way to go. But God said, let a father teach his children these laws and establish the testimony of Jesus Christ in his house. And they will know growing up that I should have a husband before I have a boyfriend. I should never have a boyfriend. I should never have a girlfriend. I should never want to murder my neighbor. I should never want to steal, kill, or destroy. But you see it in our community that we lack morality with all the murders. You see it. We doing more killing than the KKK ever did.
Bring it out.
We have topped the KK killings of our own selves.
Right.
They say we don't even have to hang niggas no more. We're gonna do it once in a while. But niggas is killing niggas. All we gotta do is sit back and make money and just watch it. That's all we do. We drop the guns off in the community, put the rappers on stage, give them millions so they can flaunt their riches and make niggas go crazy.
Bring it out.
And shoot each other over envy and covetousness. And now they want to give you this vaccine. Read.
Ezekiel chapter 16 verse 44.
Read.
Behold, everyone that uses proverbs shall use this proverb against thee.
Everybody that uses proverbs against the black man and Hispanic man and Native American man, the Israelites. The proverbs, these wise sayings. What is one of the wise sayings that these other nations use against us? Read.
Saying, as is the mother, so is her daughter.
Say that again.
As is the mother, so is her daughter.
If you see the mother dressing out of God's commandments, the daughter is going to do the same thing. If you see the mother making TikTok videos, Facebook videos of shaking their asses, the daughter is going to do the same thing.
Right.
Read it again.
Behold, everyone that uses proverbs shall use this proverb against thee, saying, as is the mother, so is her daughter.
And that's why we have to be examples to the younger generation. Give me that in Judith. Examples. We have to teach them the righteous way, the right thing. Because for too long we have been following the wrong way. We're going the wrong way. Christianity is not teaching you the right way. And that's why you still have not been saved. That's why your community is still polluted and corrupted. Your minds are corrupted. Read that.
Judith chapter 8 and verse 24. Now therefore, O brethren, let us show an example to our brethren.
And that's what we're supposed to do. Show examples to our brothers of what? Following God's laws. Following God's laws. Let's get some laws out here. Read that. Deuteronomy 28, 22 and 5.
Bring it out.
Let's get some laws that your parents didn't teach you, but they would tell you they Christians, that they believe in God. It don't matter if you don't want to hear this. God's words is going to come out. It don't matter. You can hate us, you can mock us, but we are God's righteousness. We are teaching you his righteousness. We are following God's laws.
Right.
And you not. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5.
Read.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
And this is in the Bible that you claim you read. And you claim, Lord, Lord, haven't I prophesied in your name? The Bible said, the woman shall not wear what pertaineth unto a man. In that KJV that you have home, God said, a woman shall not wear what pertaineth unto a man. Read.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
And neither shall men wear women's garment. That's so simple and plain. God tells men not to wear dresses and women not to wear pants. That's biblical.
That's right.
It shouldn't be confusing, because every time I see a woman wear pants walking past and I look at my brother, you know where his eyes is at? They not on God's word or the man preaching God's word. They're on your booty.
Bring it out.
He's looking at your butt because your pants are too tight.
Right.
God said a woman shall not be wearing men's pants.
That's right.
And a man shall not be wearing dresses. Read that again.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Read.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Wow.
For all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
God said everyone that break this law of cross-dressing is an abomination. It's an abomination, an abominable thing. That's disgusting in God's eyes. Look up the definition of abominable. I'm not lying. Give me Sirach 15 and 13. That's it.
Bring it out.
How does God feel about abominations? Women wearing pants and men wearing dresses. Let's see. This is not an attack on you. I'm just trying to teach you morality.
That's right.
You caused your brother to sin because now he lusting after you, your big booty.
Bring it out.
God have made our women beautiful and curvy. And we can't lie about that. That's why you should be covered up for your husband.
Right.
Only your husband should see your curve and your private areas
Bring it
and
out.
your voluptuous breasts. That's for your husband. Not for every Tom, Dick, and Harry and pervert out here.
That's right.
Looking at people's daughters. Looking at their own sisters. Read.
Ecclesiasticus Sirach chapter 15 and verse 13.
Read.
The Lord hateth all abomination.
How does God feel when you cross-dress as a man wearing a dress and woman wearing pants? Read.
The Lord hateth all abomination.
God hates. They say God is love. God hates as well. He has hatred for those that break his commandments. And that commandment is women wearing pants and men wearing dresses. God hate that thing. God hate that thing. Read it again.
The Lord hateth all abomination, and they that fear God love it not.
And they that fear God, that means you keeping commandments, you're not going to love that thing. That's why we despise it as well. We don't like to see our women showing what they got. We don't like that thing. I can't wait to have a daughter. I'm going to dress her like a princess that she is.
That's right.
All dresses. She never going to wear pants. When she see women wearing pants, she going to correct you. From one all the way up till she pass away. Because I'm going to teach morality in my home.
Right.
And the generation after me is going to teach it. And so on and so on. And that's how you build a nation. You start in the home. Marriage. 13.
Get out.
So how you build a nation? You start with the families. Stop just giving yourself to anybody. Stop worrying about a body count. A lot of people are not worth what you giving them. Cherish yourself. Honor yourself. We are God's kings and priests. Women, you are God's princesses and daughters of Sarah. Honor yourself. Cherish yourself. Stop just laying down with any and everybody.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.